Dixon at the plate. Steve, how about the pitching performance so far today?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
A little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Good offensive chance here. Duffy at the plate, and he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
Just missed that one for strike one. Yesterday's ball game, Red Sox lost it. Well, you could say they are anti-dustbuster mode. No sweeps. They'll try and grab the third of three here against the Jays.
Well, this team is trying to keep an even keel right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
All right, chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off.
These are the lineups who have gone yard the most over this past month, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox second.
Well, this could turn into a home run derby right here over the last month. Both these teams have been powdering the ball. The team that wins may be the one that keeps it in the ballpark.
Bases are low. Loaded with 2 down. The pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And there's the third out. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there trying to get a sense as to how they feel, how fresh they are, and then make a decision about who to bring in.
So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, Rogers Center, that's where we are in ideal weather here in Toronto. It's Iglesias at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, working ahead is paying off for him. He's retired 8 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. He's in there at second base, still no one away.
Let's take a look at Prince Fielder's month last month and how he stacked up to everybody else. 3rd in home runs, 4th in on-base percentage, and as you can see, that ability to make contact is there, hitting for a very high average, ranked among the top 10 hitters.
Hit in the air to center field. That looks like a single. Fielder is heading home. And the throw, and they catch him and tag him out. Oh, base running mistake right there. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double. Odell at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. There he goes, headed for third. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Brower. There's the throw. That's one out, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1. He'll hold there at second base, credit him with a double. Have a moment to check out the State Farm leaderboard for most extra base hits this month. And he's running on the move for third. Hey, he's trying to steal third. throw takes off for third. Oh, trying to steal third. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. Toronto still looking for the offense. Everidge hits it. Turn here. Steve, let's take a look and see how the pitcher's done today.
He's getting them off balance right there. They just cannot seem to catch up to that high ball, and they're just getting underneath it and popping it up.
Bullington is going to come on and pitch now as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line towards third and foul. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Altuve in time for the out. We are through the first half of the season, and here's a look at the race in the Eastern Division. Brought to you by State Farm. Yankees in first place. The Orioles second place. Blue Jays in third. Red Sox seated fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot. Blaylock at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. On the way. This one's grounded foul wide of first. And he fouls another one off. Here it comes. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
That's some kind of break right there for an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's tough to do. That much break for that much velocity. Tough pitch.
It was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at-bat starts with good swings, and bad at-bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
Time for the State Farm leaderboard. The staff's edging the way in strikeouts around the league. Number 1, the Angels. The Rays in second. In the third spot, the A's. Jays fourth. And the Mariners fifth.
Well, you look at how a team wins and loses ball games, and a lot of it can depend on, can a pitcher strike someone out? Well, this team has a whole staff of guys that can do it. Think about this, too. The starting pitcher gets in trouble. You have to bring in a reliever, and he can come in and punch guys out to thwart a rally. That's why this team is one of the best pitching teams in baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. It gets through. Go ahead, run on base.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Kuhn up at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball towards second. Altuve. Throw over to second base. A force to retire the side. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Both teams. Dessent is the batter. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. And the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Play is made.
Well, he's pitching with a lot of confidence out there right now and been very efficient with his stuff. A hard guy to beat when he's locked in, and he's clearly locked in today.
Graves is batting. Drew a walk his last time. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Out number 2.
He's been having this lineup guess the entire game right now. He's out thinking them and out pitching them. He's continuing to be sharp the entire game.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. He had a single in his last time up. Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run. He's going to try and test him here. And mark your calendars. This Friday, it's going to be Troy Tulowitzki and the Colorado Rockies. They head into Great American Ballpark to take on the Reds. That game has a start time at 7 Eastern. Dixon gets a shot here.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. Do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen.
That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. And that's out number 3. So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. Been about the defense, not the offense. Here at Rogers Center, it's scoreless. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. The pitch. Slider stays inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hand.
And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 1 away.
And now a chance to see where the Red Sox sit in the American League rankings. First in batting average, first in on-base percentage, and they're the number 2 team in walks. They get the base on balls, patience at the plate, getting extra runners on base, really capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes.
Fluken settling in. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. A shot up the middle, and that is in there. The go-ahead run on base.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter, paying attention to the runner.
It's Iglesias at the plate. Not looking last time. And here's the first one. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that gets through for a base hit. Here's a look at teams on a roll. Our State Farm leaderboard, the lineups for the best batting average this past month. Red Sox number 1. Second, the Blue Jays.
Now we may see some real fireworks right here over the last month. Both these clubs really swinging the bat very well and are hitting for a very high batting average.
Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Here's the pitch. Ball. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
One thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat. So I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
Fick will be their new pitcher as the Blue Jays bring in, and the runners go. Ball 3. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And he can't run it down. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And finally, a run crosses. And in this game, a big 1-0 lead. Shutout gone.
The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
Steve, really good bunt. Hit in the air to left center. And that's going to do it. Duffy's there. Pitching clinic so far. Finally, that offensive door open with a run on the board. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Middle of the lineup, due up. Duffy at the plate. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one's going to be fielded by Blaylock as he gets a little exercise that time.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. Third in home runs, third in on-base percentage, and they're ranked third in runs scored. An offense that's relentless, and they find different ways to score runs. Everybody's a threat.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And he grabs it in his tracks. And it's fielder batting.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
He doubled at his last appearance. 2 for 3 thus far. And starts him out here. Passes up a ball this time and swings for a strike that's in the dirt. And with 2 strikes on him now, fielder needs to protect.
Well, he got that slider, and he thought that's where he wanted it. He took a mighty rip at it, but he came up empty.
Now swinging a shot towards second. Gets through, tying run on. He's trying for second.
Let's take a look at Prince Fielder's month last month and how he stacked up to everybody else. Second in slugging percentage, third in home runs, and he's also ranked.
Collier is going to come into the ball game now and run.
They're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by.
Oh, and he takes off for second. That's swung on a liner here. Throw is there, and he is out. Oh, the guy on the mound looks pretty good at the moment. Everett. Batting now. He bounced out his last time.
Oh, that hit Battleberry. Right now, this pitcher's got to focus and get himself back in the strike zone, or he could be in trouble.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Hit in the air to center field. That's one down. Graves in the box. 0 for 3 to this point. Runner at first with one down. He's running, heading for second. It's fouled off. The pitch. And another foul ball. There he goes for second. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. And he fouls another one off. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. Out number 2. And they just tried to hold him there at first. And here we've got Coleman to hit. 2 for 2 in the game. A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Here's one hit very well deep. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And now he's heading for home. And they bring across the tying run.
Gary, it's strength against strength right now in a critical situation.
This is what you call a crucial spot.
Well, a game-winning run just 90 feet away.
You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
Duffy at the plate. He's trying to end this thing right here and now.
Well, any type of base hit now does the trick.
And it goes foul. There's a bullet towards third. That's caught. Side is retired. Put through the paces in that half inning. 21 pitches to get through it. Tied here in Toronto. We head to the 10th. And it's Braddock now coming to the plate. He'll start things off here in inning number 10. Last time up, blew up. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line into right center. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Collier at hut shot towards the hole. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play. Nice diving stop to get that force at second base.
Well, pretty darn good play right there. Track it down, then pivot and get the force.
Altuve at the plate. He's batting with a possibility that would... Oh, there he goes for second. It's fouled away. Oh! There he goes towards second. A swing line to left center. Makes its way through for a single. The throw, and not stopping there. He's going for it.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Odell has a turn in the box. He's looking to put an end to it right now.
A base hit or a
swing and a drive deep left center. Off the wall and a hop. And game over. The winning run scores on
walk-off win for the whole team, getting it done in extraordinary fashion. Everybody celebrating.
No chance for a little recognition here. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
Well, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but it's when you get them. And that's how this game was decided. The one big hit of the entire game, and it's easy to see why we singled him out as the player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And Here's Prince Fielder now with the RBI opportunity. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
And a swing and a miss on Britton's pitch, and it will go to 0-1. Baltimore losing last night, so after dropping game 1 of 3 in this series, they'll be trying to notch one against Toronto.
Well, this team now is just 2 games out of first place, and they know that the postseason's right around the corner. They can sustain some sort of winning streak. Possibly they can be there at the end.
This is about day to day now, and that drive for first place.
Well, and this is when you have to start making the push. You don't want to wait too long to try to get on that winning streak because you might run out of time.
Lined right at the second baseman. Gets one at second. That's 2. Nice play, especially on the relay to first. 4-6-3.
It's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it.
Now we'll show you how the Orioles are lined up around the field. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, Matt Wieters has all the tools to be a special player. His hitting started to come around in 2011. He added some power to his game. But what I like about him is how hard he's worked at becoming a great defensive catcher. A tall catcher at 6'5", sometimes those guys take a little bit longer to progress, but his footwork is spectacular. His throwing is above average, and the way he handles the pitching staff right now, he's one of the best catchers in baseball.
Hit in the air to left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. And there's an RBI crossing.
Well, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitchers are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. Bullen up at the plate. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. And let's glance at Toronto's starting. And as he gets going against these Baltimore hitters, what do you think we're going to see?
The scouting report against this lineup is if you execute your pitches, hit your spots, keep the ball down to the zone, you can't shut them down. And with a quality left-hander like this on the mound, he shouldn't have too much difficulty.
Bottom first, 1-0 count.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. Here's the delivery. Inside with the fastball, 3-0.
Well, you get down 3-0 in the count. The pitcher in this situation has to throw strikes.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Ball 4, he walked him.
Well, he can throw a slider in that location, but he just missed with that one and lost it.
Here's the lineup for the Orioles. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, the guy that came up with about as much fanfare as anyone in recent years, and that's Matt Wieters, a switch hitter, big, tall guy. Sometimes, Gary, those tall guys take a little longer to figure out their swings at the major league level. I think Matt Wieters, though, has a chance to be very special.
Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
And he'll try to make the play. There's one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn the double play.
Career batting average 244 against the Jays. He's running, heading for second. And he is out trying to take second. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Matt Wieters. Watch that strike zone.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Good eye by Matt Wieters. Lays off that one, and we're even.
Gary, he's aggressive on the 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
2-2 pitch. That one swung on its line. That's a base hit. Wieters on board. We'll take a quick look at the Blue Jays and their defensive alignment.
Well, Gary, you know, they always want to play solid defense, but against this weak hitting lineup, there's a chance that they have some margin for error today. And now we have a chance to check out the season Matt Wieters is putting together. 4th in home runs, 6th in slugging percentage, and he also delivers in the clutch, driving in runs in the top 10 in RBIs in the league. He can do it all.
Line shot into center field. That looks like a single.
Well, it looks like he's sitting on the breaking ball right there, and he gets one right down the heart of the plate. Pitcher's fortunate that didn't get that out of the ballpark.
Giovatella's at the plate. He delivers. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. At the belt, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. He was late trying to get around on that. 1-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
This is high with that one for ball 2. Hit sharply towards the hole. Throw in time forces him at second for the 3rd out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Toronto's in charge here. Latter 3rd of the lineup coming up. Dixon at the plate. Now this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
Well, checking out this guy's changeup, it's been hit twice already.
I think the thing to recognize here is the only hits he's given up have come on that pitch. So he's going to have to be more careful about when and where he goes with it from here on out.
Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side.
Oh!
Britton with a windup. Ground ball to short. Peterson. In time for the out. Chance here to check out the team batting leaders, courtesy of State Farm. The Red Sox #1. 2nd, the Mariners. Blue Jays 3rd. 4th, the Orioles. And it's the Yankees, number 5. And he steals off and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. And the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he was right on it, 0-1.
Well, this is a guy that puts so much pressure on the defense, Gary. I mean, among the best base stealers in the game.
They're going to try for a double steal. Oh, and they get that one on the out. Couldn't get the double part of it. Well, he's running, taking off for second. Giovitella, and he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Up next, Orioles. Carvajal is up now. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, you know, guys, he's definitely leaning towards that slider a little more than he usually does.
Well, you know, guys, and looking at everything he's been throwing, the thing I noticed is how...
There's contact. He drove it well. One away. The runner's tagging from first. Oh, boy, here we go. They got the rundown going. They're going to have to quit making so many throws if they're going to get this guy out. And he's in trouble. He's tagged out between first and second. And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder.
It's been great work over the last couple games, going 4 for his last 11 at-bats.
And the manager has to be tickled to death to have a guy that's always on base for the guys behind him.
Oh!
Fielder fouls it off yet again. Britton with a windup. Ground ball. Adams throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So no runs on 1 hit. And beating down a bit this afternoon, a real heat factor.
Now, he's walked 4 batters so far in this game, but he's pitched a pretty decent game. He's pitching around his...
And the runners go. Swing and lined up the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit. And Duffy will score. And they're still going after him. Uh-oh, here we go. That's 1 out. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. Altuve at the plate. Only 1 batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled off. And Britton outside. That will be a ball.
As one of the leaders on this team in walks, he just rarely chases the ball out of the zone. He finds a way to get on.
Hit up the middle. Peterson throws on to first in time to retire the side. A 21 pitch inning. That's a little over the count of what a pitching coach likes to see. Toronto. Carvajal is batting. And Steve, let's take a look at how the pitch is done.
Now you move the ball around and you have movement on your pitches, and it goes a long way. These guys just keep hitting it into the ground.
Fouled away. Foul! He's got the 2nd most homers in the ball club. No outs in the corners are covered. First pitch on the way. A smash to first. The second for 1. Oh, and a wild throw. And Duffy will score.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rip at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
And here's the Orioles schedule, what it looks like. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. The next series at home brings in a worthy opponent, the Tampa Bay Rays. And he's running on the move for third. Giovatella. One. Over to third, not in time. They weren't able to get that lead out.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Altuve at the plate. He bounced out his last time. A run comes home.
Well, he handles that fastball on the inside corner very well. He clears his hands, rotates his hips, and gets himself a base hit to left.
Descent settles in, and the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
I hear that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. There he goes towards second. And that'll get him aboard their roll. And not stopping there. He's going for it. The throw. He's going back. And the run will score. Great base running. Braves up now. Well, they've definitely. They got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
I hear that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on. There he goes towards third. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And he's in there.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Well, this may be one of those games where everybody comes to the plate and everybody gets on.
Gary, they can't seem to do anything to shut down this offense. I mean, they're putting this game out of reach right now.
This is called piling on time. I have a feeling here. It's starting to look like this is going to become an insurmountable lead. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Oh, he's trying to steal second. Swing hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. That's caught. Side is retired. Big offensive inning. 5 base hits and 4 runs. Toronto still up big. Giovatella's at the plate. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his locations, using that to his. And he needs to come through here with 2 down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
And doing the pitching, it's Josh Stinson. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. This at bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed.
He's a very patient hitter, Gary. He likes to work the count, make the pitcher do a lot of work out on the mound. But you got to go right at him right now and try to even it up.
And it's fouled away. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. Baltimore still hoping to put something up. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. Dixon at the plate. He'll be seeking his first hit of the game. Not a lot of luck so far. Big swing sends this one on a long, high arc to right field. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Lineup's getting on base. On base percentage leaders for the month, courtesy of State Farm. The Red Sox number 1. Second, the Blue Jays. Flew out last time. And he starts him out. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Swing and a miss.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
And he watches ball one. One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And his Prince Fielder in the box now. A career .455 hitter off Baltimore. He delivers. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we're going to see Gobble here. He's going to lead off the home half of the 9th inning. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Up the middle. And that gets through for a base hit.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to hit a single the other way with that swing. He's trying to take that ball out of the ballpark. Let me tell you, if he gets another pitch in that location, look out. We might have a souvenir.
He deals. Check swing. They say he didn't go around. They want to confirm that at third. Boy, oh boy, he might have gotten away with that one. No, he did not swing as the call. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out. And that strikeout is enormous. Just check out the leverage index in that at bat on our win expectancy graph. And Adams is in the box. Struck out swinging his last time up. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get an out, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Comes set, now the 1-1. Lined, foul towards third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
He's fooling the hitters all day long, Gary. That's his 5th strikeout of the big curveball.
Armstrong is batting. He singled his last trip. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And a grounder is at the last out. Moulin. And on to first for out number 3. And that's going to do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Now we got the highlights. We want to show you who we're giving this Player of the Game award to.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game.
And when you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, Dixon at the plate. A win yesterday for the Blue Jays. Now in the third of this three-game set, they'll try to go for the sweep against the Orioles.
What happens when you get in a winning streak like this, when everything starts to click in, you get that swagger when you take the field that the other team notices.
Chance here to check out the team batting leaders, courtesy of State Farm. The Red Sox #1, the Mariners in second, Blue Jays third, fourth the Orioles, and for the Tigers, fifth.
But when you're playing in a game when the other team is as adept at hitting the baseball as you are, you can't get down on yourself if you fall behind in this game, because you know, and you have to be able to trust the fact that your team can come back. Problem is, the other team hits equally.
Oh, and Duffy takes off. The tag, and they got him. He's running. A swing line to left center. And it's in there, the tying run on board. He's going to try for third. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
Altuve at the plate. Flew out last time. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And that's out number 3. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
So they can't figure anything out, man. Carvajal at the plate now. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And here's the first one. Oh, he loses control of that one, and that got him.
A fastball, that has to hurt. He gets put on first base, but not without taking a bruise for his efforts.
And we're going to see Gobble here.
Gary, we've seen that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose a grip on the ball, and it doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
The first pitch starts him out with a slider for a strike. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is a pitcher getting your focus back? Well, he's running, taking off for second. And it's not in time, and he beats the throw.
Now he gets into second base and beats the throw there, Gary. Now he's in scoring position. Outstanding offensive play.
Thought we might have had an argument on the call at second base, but none from the manager.
No, not at all. Let's see if they can get him home now.
Here it comes. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2. Spins on a throw behind the runner. Oh, they picked him off. That was a dive. It was too little, too late. Let's take a look at the replay here, Steve. They get him at second base.
Well, it's the old daylight play. When the pitcher sees daylight between the runner and the infielder, he wheels and throws to the bag. They picked him off.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. 2 down.
A chance to take a look at the Baltimore Orioles and how they're ranking in the American League right now. Third in triples, third most in hits. They also show up in the top 5 in team batting average. You love the depth of this lineup, their ability to find holes and get runners on base.
Peterson gets a shot here. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Sliders in there for a called strike.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
He deals. Ground ball up the middle. Odell throws on to first. Side is retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. Descent at the plate. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. Darby is going to be our New pitcher here as they make the pitching swap. He swings, hits a ball to right field. One away now.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. Third in batting average, third in home runs, and they're ranked third in on-base percentage. Knowing on-base percentage is a real asset to try and
Swing liner back up the middle. That gets down. The tying run coming up. He's trying for second.
Well, 2 hits the last game, and you can see he was getting a little confidence as that game went on, and he's carrying it into this one with another good start.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. Lineup's getting on base. On base percentage leaders for the month, courtesy of State Farm. The Red Sox #1. The Blue Jays in second. Now Prince Fielder. He could come through big here for Toronto. It's fouled off. They're going to try for a double steal. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base. And he scores.
you want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit? That's how you do it.
Duffy at the plate. Well, you get a feeling watching them there. And the double steal is on. It's fouled away. And the runners go. And he fouls another one off. Grounded out his last time up. And it's Duckworth batting. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
It's nice to have somebody coming off the bench that can run a little bit. He can come in and pinch run, or he...
Oh, and there they go. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Darby throws on to first in time to retire the side. And taking a look out there in the bullpen, their closer's getting ready to go, finish off time.
Well, it sends a message to the team that we think this one's over. We're sending out our stopper.
So they scratch across a run, 3 hits and a couple left on. It is get back time for the Blue. Armstrong in the box now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Walked in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. It's caught.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get it out, do what you need to get it.
Odell gets a turn here.
Well, go to the bullpen right here. That's his chess move.
Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Gobble. And he throws to first in timeout number 2.
Now we're counting down right here. They've got 1 out left in this game. And I think offensively, you're hoping for that long ball, but you'll take anything. Give a base runner. Get somebody on. Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game.
And a lot of these times you get multi-hit games, but they really don't mean anything. This one, though, was very important because everything he did constituted them scoring runs. He set the table, he scored runs, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. Duffy at the plate, and he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. First pitch on the way. Grounder, Moustakas. There's one. And two. They got both of them that time. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. Blue Jays won. Kansas City nothing. And we've got Bird batting. Now the Blue Jays losing their last game. That was game 2 of this 3-game set against the Royals. Slider just misses 1-0. They were the victims in that last one of a shutout.
Well, they got some hits, but they couldn't figure out a way to hit with runners in scoring position.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. Here's the delivery. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Big curveball. When he was taking all the way, 3-1.
Same thing here. Selective 3-0. Now you can still be selective on 3-1. Make him throw it where you want it.
Hit in the dirt. Altuve. One away. Don't miss the broadcast tomorrow afternoon. We'll see Miguel Cabrera and the Detroit Tigers. They host the Toronto Blue Jays. That will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Really looking forward to calling that game. It's got a chance to be a very interesting matchup between those two teams.
Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
He's got to go right at the hitters, and when he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up no runs on a hit. A glimpse of the sun here and there. Starting around through the clouds, some shadows coming on the field right now. He's got the second most homers on the ball club. And he starts him out. Hit in the air to center field. That's 2 gone. And take a look at the teams doing their best to get on base. Brought to you by State Farm. The Red Sox #1. Second, the Blue Jays. Third, the Mariners. The Tigers fourth. And it's the Yankees. He's running towards second. He's running, heading for second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. And at first, I was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. Hit up the middle. Look out off the pitcher. It bounds away. Throws to first, side is retired. So they can't push any across. And chokes in the box.
With his absolutely best stuff, Delgado has been making it no doubt he can shut down these hitters.
We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, he's had a great rhythm going in this game today. He's not afraid to move the ball around and pitch aggressively in the zone.
And good pitch selections, I think, too, Steve. He's definitely got a recipe with a combined and effective approach.
That's one away.
Let's take a look where the Kansas City Royals rank right now in the American League. Third in batting average with runners in scoring position. Third in ERA. And they're in the top 10 in hits. An offense that can at least put the ball in play and find a way to get runners on base.
Hennessy's in the batter's box. Had a double his last time up. Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1. Had a 1-for-1 so far against Delgado.
Well, I saw the breaking ball last time up and didn't seem to hesitate putting a good swing on it and getting a hit. He's got to consider maybe going a different.
He bounced out his last time.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close. If he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
Oh, and he takes off for second. He sends this one in the air towards center. Out number 2. Coleman at the plate.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
He's running. Hit in the air to center field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. And it's Eric Hosmer now to lead it off. How about our mound performance today, Steve?
How's he doing it? Well, he's doing it with that movement, location, velocity. He's got it all going on here, and they're just pounding him right into the ground.
The pitch. Swing and a ball drilled down the right field line. That one's into the corner. And gone. A home run, and the shutout is finally broken.
Just a shame to see the shutout broken up right there, Gary, but still, just a tremendous performance today. Gary, clutch hitting from Kansas City's gotten them back in this game. Now the Royals need one more big hit to take the lead.
Hemming up now.
Well, that hit by pitch, you now have the go-ahead run on base. Completely changes the pressure on the pitcher in this situation.
Buchanan will come in and pitch as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Waves at that big breaking ball. Can't get to it, though. 1-1. And, Steve, for the pitcher with a hit batter here in this inning, I mean, he's got to pick himself up because he's set up a major problem for himself.
Well, listen, control is a big issue for any pitcher. You're hitting guys, you're walking guys, throwing balls. It can only lead to trouble.
Now the 2-1. This one's grounded to second. Over to second for 1. And 2. Double play. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
As the rumors fly around the trade deadline, here's how the Eastern Division race is stacking up, courtesy of State Farm. In first place, it's the Yankees. It's the Blue Jays in second. In third, the Red Sox. Orioles fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot. Line towards third and foul. He deals, swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Tried to get him to go after that curve. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Back into the stands behind home plate. Foul ball. That's a foul ball.
Well, anytime you're behind in the count, you just want to try to spread out and try to put the ball in play. And that's what he did right there. He didn't put it in play, though, but he kept it foul to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Odell throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Well, they pick up a run on the Dixon at the plate. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. First pitch to him. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
A two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Line drive fouled off towards first. It swung on and flied to right. That one's caught.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. Second in on-base percentage, third in batting average, and they're ranked third in home runs. So power, a major part of this offense, and the big sluggers getting the job done.
Duffy at the plate. Grounded out last time. And the first pitch. This one's bounced up the middle. Hosmer. Not in time. He is safe and on. And he throws it away. Orchard up now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher. Right.
Oh, he takes off for second. In the infield, Alfonso. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Everybody's safe.
Now, Prince Fielder. Golden opportunity he's got for Toronto. Hit up the middle. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his 4th plate appearance.
Let's take a look at Prince Fielder's month last month and how he stacked up to everybody else. Second slugging percentage, third in home runs, and he's also ranked in the top 5 in doubles, so that ability to drive the ball there as well, picking up extra base hits, hitting it in the gap.
Altuve at the plate, and the runner on third. The go-ahead run here towards second. Got one, and there's 2, a double play. So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. They're still tied in Kansas City. Hennessy's in the batter's box. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And here's the first one. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. Good slider that time, ruled the ball, 1-2.
Now that breaking ball down and in is a tough pitch because the hitter oftentimes swings over the top of it or he pounds it into that front foot.
The pitch. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, one away.
We tried to get a piece of that one and at least foul it off, but that ball up and in, he couldn't quite catch up to it. Strike three.
And in the batter's box, it's Davidson. Not looking last time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
Strike two at the knees, 0-2. Good two-strike pitch, misses high, 1-2. Fouled off. And he lays off this one, up and in, ball two. Sinker's taken, strike three called, out number two.
Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Here's Alfonso to hit. The pitch, a swing and a foul off to the right side. And he fouls another one off. A shot up the middle, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run. This is what the schedule looks like for Toronto. This is their final game with Kansas City. Following that, they'll be on the road to play the Tigers and one of the game's best hitters, Miguel Cabrera. That should be a great series. They really match up well. That's Thursday through Sunday. After that, they attempt to repeat their recent history. The Baltimore Orioles. Small at the plate. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch. Watches that one up there, called strike one.
You always want to get that first strike in there as a pitcher because now you can execute your plan to put the guy away.
He dives. He's up with it. And goes in time. It's great out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Even game here in Kansas City. Bottom of the order to get things started. Odell in the box. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And the first pitch. It's fouled away. Lined right at the second baseman. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number one.
The fans are on the edge of their seats, Gary. So am I.
Key moment and one of the game's best here in the last inning. A chance to be the go-ahead run.
Gary, he can't give up a home run right here. He's got to change the speeds. He has to keep the hitter off balance.
And starts him out here. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Well, I followed the scouting report. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Braves has a turn in the box. Homered back in the first inning. Here's the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Number 2 hole set to get things started. And it's Cowgill at the plate, wearing the collar thus far. First pitch on the way. First pitch, he lays off that curveball that's inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to left center. This one to Duffy. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So Eric Hosmer is going to bat. And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Here's the pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And this could be extra bases heading towards the corner. And they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Walk-off win for the home team, getting it done.
All right, let's do it. Here's our player of the game, bringing the lumber. And Steve, that ought to send these folks. Dixon at the plate. Homered back in the first inning. Two men on, one out. And here's the first one. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. A win in their last contest for the Jays. Good opportunity with the momentum. He's running, heading for second, back up the middle. And it's plucked off the field. Gets one at second. And they turn the double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Detroit still ahead. Seager's in the batter's box. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
You know, when he's going out of the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
He doubled at his last appearance. First pitch to him. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. It's picked up. That's one out. And 2. A double play.
A solid game today for the Detroit Tigers. Played a lot of good baseball out there today and a good team victory.
A chance for a little recognition here. Let's take a look at our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Now, Jerry, as a player, you always like having the 10th.
Nesson gets a shot here. Steve, we talk about game-turning situations. This is one of them.
No question about that. Things can change completely right here.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it falls as Fielder comes home to score. That makes 2. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get him out. He'll probably make the move to the pen.
And you'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Those 2 RBIs, boy, that makes a difference. We can see just how much on this WPA chart. And it looks as if he's really favoring that foot, maybe even the ankle. I don't think he's going to be able to stay in. This has really been a tough day for him, and it's gotten a whole lot tougher on that play. Hopefully this is not serious.
Well, you know, Gary, these things happen. There's no question.
He sends this one in the air towards center. 2 retired here. And they get that run in. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it. 2 outs and a runner on third. Here's the first pitch. Swinging from the heels, and he missed it. 0-1. Now the Blue Jays, who were lost last night, that was the 4th game of the series, ended up 2-2 against the Tigers in Detroit.
Well, anytime you're struggling, you can still play 500 ball. That's a good thing.
Big second inning, nice early run production. Toronto is out on top, 3-0. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. Goldman settling in. He's going to start the third here. Here's the pitch. Now here. And he throws it away. And he's going to head for second. So they can't make the play. Peterson up now. Last outing for the Orioles proved to be a W. They ended up with the edge, going 3 for 4 in the series against the Twins. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0. And with a walk-off in the bottom of the 11th, that makes you feel good.
Well, it absolutely does. And the deeper you get into the game as an offensive player, you know you're not going to see the best pitchers the other team has to offer. Take advantage.
He is out. Made the dive and did not get back to the bag. One little extra step there, Steve, and it cost him.
Well, took a little bit more, thinking maybe on a base hit he's got a chance to score. He ends up getting picked off.
And here's a quick summary of how this guy's mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, one pitch we've seen a lot of is that four-seamer. Seems to me like he's relying on that way too much.
You can only guess why he's favoring his other pitches, because his best pitch, maybe he's not on with it today. That cutter, it's a phenomenal cut fastball, but for whatever reason, he's not feeling it.
And the double steal is on. That's foul back behind the plate. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Blue Jays 3. Rogers Center is our site in Toronto with a marvelous day today weather-wise. It's going to be Wieters.
Let's see if we can make some adjustments in the game today. Struck out twice last night and got fooled at the plate. He's got to wait a little bit longer. Well, that fastball had heat on it. It just took a bite out of that guy.
And he's on. Costly error to allow him to reach base. Go 9, back up the middle, and he's up with it. And there's 1. And 2. They pull off the double play.
Love, great defense. I mean, it's an unbelievable effort right there. A way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. As the rumors fly around the trade deadline, here's how the Eastern Division race is stacking up, courtesy of State Farm. In first place, it's the Yankees. In the second spot, it's the Orioles. It's the Blue Jays in third. Fourth place belongs to the Red Sox, and it's the Rays in the last slot.
With 2 quick outs in the inning, you think maybe this is one of those quick innings and the other team gets in and they get some momentum, and he keeps the inning alive with that base hit.
Carvajal is the batter. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Hot shot towards the hole. It's time to get it done. Baltimore, let's see if they can.
One of the toughest pitches, the one that separates the good hitters from the mediocre hitters. He stays with the slider and doesn't try to do too much with it.
We've got Harper in the box. Not looking last time. Two men on and two men out. Here's the first one. And he takes that curveball for a strike.
Gary's done a nice job working around the 4 hits he's given up here into the 4th. That's about making pitches. He's done an effective job when he's had to pitch out of the stretch.
And he makes it for first in time. Fantastic chance here.
The pitcher makes a great pitch right here. Way out in front of this ball, it's just enough a piece of it to put it in play. And with that speed, he just beats it out.
And he makes the catch. That was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. The Orioles still looking for a run. Ball in the ball. This is kind of an interesting breakdown. Has been for a base hit or better.
This guy's forced.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. He's going to try it here.
The most you see how the Blue Jays are ranked wise in the American League. Batting average, base percentage. They're ranked 3rd in home runs. Power of part of this offense. The big slugger's getting the job.
Is up now. Taking his first shot at over to first and not quite enough time. Brave at the plate. Run earlier right off for second. There he goes for a second. Here to deep right center field. 2 away. Runners from first. They really poured it out there, but they've also turned the strike.
The tough hit ball down in the zone.
Andrew got leading the home run. He swings and hits this one foul. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. That's Cox. Is retired. He got no runs and leave him at Peterson. It's a third here. He's on the first rubber that here.
So, moving to play out this. Retired 9 batters in this game.
Dave, you gotta like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden the game changes.
Hit one over the ball too. It completely changes it.
The battle back here. The lead. All one started off the end.
That walk right there is in this game. Not how you want to make that. Make them hurt it.
That's not the plate in. It's 2-0. He's really got a pitch now. Himself in a situation where he got pressure on himself. Put on liner to right. One.
He really did not miss it. Nice job. Yeah. That RBI. Great hitting.
And that leader, second in slugging percentage, 3rd in home run, and he delivers in the clutch.
No one out. Sacks full. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot. And the diving stop, he's up. And he throws on to second for the force. What a play. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of a game.
Giovatella's at the plate. Foul ball. Also, and he's running on the move for third. He fouls up another one. Third. Goes for third. And they're behind in this ball game, and they're losing things at the start.
I think they have to strongly consider making a move here as we see him before our eyes running out of gas.
This a great situation for some offense. Two men on, two men out. And here's the first one. Swing and a ball hit well down the right field line into the corner. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Now they lead by 4, a 3-run homer.
right now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
And the first pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's there to retire the side. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. It's the Blue Jays by 4. And Adams is in the box. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The pitch. Up the middle. He dives and he's got it. Not in time. He is safe and on. And a look at next Sunday. We'll be watching the Texas Rangers playing on the road. They find themselves at Angels Stadium of Anaheim to face the Angels. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern. Okay. The swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one to Duffy. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall.
Well, he swung the bat well in the last game, getting 2 hits, and he seems to be continuing it in this one.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
Here's the pitch. Swings a little late that time. Strike 1. Last time he drove in one, he had a run with a hit off Delgado.
Yeah, he wasn't too fazed by that curveball that he saw the last time. If I'm pitching, if I'm going to throw it, I've got to start it at the knees and break it out of the zone.
Well, and he'll have a chance to bring home another
hit in the air to center field. That gets down. The tying run coming up. And he's in there.
But you can't really blame the defense right there for him ending up on second base. Sometimes you have to just credit the hustle and aggressiveness of the base runner.
Doubles are always big, Steve. This, you get yourself into, and he did it.
Well, yeah, double out of the batter. Good coaching on the bases and great effort by the batter. Excellent job.
And it'll be swings, lines this one back up the middle. Gets another one down. That'll score a run. The throw. Safe at second. He gets in there. Plenty of time. So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means at their chances of victory.
He's got to throw strikes in this situation. He's in a big-time jam.
Well, at this point, he's looking for a little magic. They are up by 2, but 2 on and nobody out.
Well, this is the difference between good teams holding on and winning games or turning into a bad team. Throw strikes and let your defense help you.
First pitch to him. Slider misses badly with 1-0.
Well, moving a little bit closer right now, Gary, is what they need to do if they're going to try to come back in this game. Get base runners on, and they picked up 2.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Strike 2 with a swing and a miss and a fastball.
Well, I tell you what, for a 2-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. He deals. Got him. 1 away.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
And a chance now to check out the schedule for Toronto. Wednesday, they wrap up this Baltimore series. Their homestand continues with another team, the Cleveland Indians. That's a 3-game series. And they look to turn things around against a very tough team against whom they lost the last series against. The Yankees hosting that one. Here's the first pitch. And this one's up the middle. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And that's in. They're able to tie it up.
Now this pitch just drifts over the center of the plate and it puts a good swing on it and drives in a couple runs.
You don't often get that fat a pitch to hit. In an RBI situation. We've got Harper in the box. Definitely. There he goes for second. They didn't even give it a shot there. No throw. He's got the steal.
Nice leadoff right there on the steal, Gary. He got the second base in a flash.
Catcher just came up, took a look, and said, why throw it away?
Yeah, why bother?
And he looks at one in there for a strike, nothing in two.
You know, Gary, like you were saying, we did sense it. Momentum had shifted, and now the opportunity was there. They came up in the clutch. Let's see if they can continue to keep it rolling.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, the seventh inning of this ball game, they've tied it up, and they had their work cut out for them, but they were able to get the job done, and a good, impressive comeback in this one.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Let's see what the K-Cam looks like on a sinker ball. A chance to take a look at the Baltimore Orioles and how they're ranking in the American League right now. Third in triples, third most in hits, and they also rank in the top 5 in doubles. That ability to drive the ball into the gaps and down the line and hustle out of the box.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here it comes. Looks at a first pitch curveball in there for a called strike.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Swing and a miss on a ball off the inner edge. Nothing in 2.
He's thinking away at the plate. He's thinking he's going to go to the outside corner and down it in and completely fools him.
That one goes foul. A swing and a foul off to the right side.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
And he's up with it. Rolls on to first, side is retired. Big offensive inning, 5 base hits and 4 runs. In Toronto. Dixon at the plate. Blew out last time. And it'll be Joaquin Soria doing the pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, if Joaquin Soria started his career in a big market, he would be a household name. But the fact that he's played for Kansas City his first 3 years doesn't mean many people know who he is. But he's established himself as one of the best closers in baseball. When he gets in the game, the lights are turned out.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out one way.
Not much movement to speak of. It's just 88 miles per hour.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
Chance here to see the pitching staffs for the lowest ERA for the month, brought to you by State Farm. Ground ball towards second. Goldman in time for the out. Bullen in the box now. He flew out his last time up. A swing line to left center. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Now, Prince Fielder. The first pitch. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And he's there to retire the side. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. Up next, Orioles. Peterson up now. He's going to get us 8th inning. Pick. It's the call to come in and take the baseball as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
Well, going to the bullpen right here. That's his chest move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung and a ground ball to third. Throw one to first in time. And Adams is in the box. Singled and scored his last time around. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And he is safe at first. He's on board. Oh, and a wild throw. Oh, look at the leaders in extra base hits, courtesy of State Farm. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
What an unbelievable pitch right there. He starts it off the plate, and he breaks it back over the outside corner of the plate. That's a backdoor slider. What a devastating pitch.
He delivers. Oh, that's in on the hands for a ball, 1-2. Gets away from him. And the throw, he's safe without a play. So they can't make the play.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and it came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed on him.
The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second. Altuve. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. Let's take a second to view the top overall power hitters in the league on the State Farm leaderboard.
This is a list of guys that when they get in there, they're looking to do some damage to really hurt the opposition, looking to drive the ball. It's not just about contact, it's about hard contact.
Buchanan will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. A swing and a miss, Sweeters. That'll be strike 1. He deals. Swung on and fouled away. It's in there, strike 3. Matt Waiters unable to pull the trigger. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. This one's still tied up in Toronto. Altuve at the plate, grounded out his last time up. Hit in the air to left center. They take care of that one. And this is what the schedule looks like for Baltimore. The series with Toronto ends Wednesday. The road trip continues. They face some good competition. Kansas City Royals will be hosting. He singled his last. He's running for second. And he's in there at second base.
Here's another look at the steal. He gets to second base, sliding in hard.
And he didn't have much of a lead that time off first, but a really good jump.
Sometimes you tip off the pitcher with two.
Oh, he's on the move for third. Out, trying to steal third. You got to get your hacks in here. This is the last half of the last inning, and you could be the winning run.
Gary, both guys feeling the intensity of the game right now, trying to look calm, but you know their hearts are racing.
And the bottom of the ninth starts with a strike.
Well, that cutter fooled him, but he still had a huge swing at that one.
Wide to right. And he puts that one away, one down. Coleman settling in.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best hit his bullpen to win this game.
Last time up, blew out. Hitless so far, he'll get another shot at it now. That's this one fouled to the right. Here's the pitch. Swinging a softly hit grounder to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Dixon at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. And here's the first one. This one's grounded near third, foul. On the way. He got fooled on that. That one takes a cut at a ball down in the dirt. That's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Tied here in Toronto. We head to the 10th. We've got Harper in the box. He's ready to start the 10th inning. And here's the first one. Hit on the ground. And that one eats him up. But he stays with it. Gets the out. That's how you do it. Goldman is the batter. 0 for 4 in this one. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. He steps on first. That's second out. Peterson gets a shot here. He bounced out his last time. And starts him out here. Swinging lined up the middle. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board.
It doesn't matter who's on the mound or what they're throwing. These guys can hit it. They are just together, building confidence and whacking at it.
And Adams is in the box. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
I'll look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. And that's going to do it. Duffy's there. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. Restream.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium. Late game excitement.
Bottom half of this extra inning, you want to win this right now, and he's got a chance to do it.
Well, he's got to be feeling the pressure, no question about it. All it takes is a big play to end this game. So let's see if he pitches around him a little bit.
And that's another foul ball. Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
It's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Bullen up now. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2. And he is batting here late in the game.
You've got a base runner. You don't normally get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
It's the chance at a game-winning RBI. Altuve at the plate. Blew out last time. Borchard is going to come in and pinch run. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And he starts him out. Swung on and dribbled out in front of the plate. Got it. Slides, throws there. He is out at third.
The bottom line is that he's on base. But I tell you what, he's going to struggle mightily if he continues to swing at that pitch down in the zone, almost in the dirt.
Odell up at the plate. He's looking to make it a perfect 5 for 5 here. And he's running up on the move for third. The left. That'll do. They put that one away. And with that right-hander warming up the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. And extra innings continue here in Toronto. Number 2 hole set to get things started. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Ground out victim last time through. Now the first pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's the second out of the inning. Dixon at the plate. We're trying again here. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Runner on first, 2 away. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game.
That ball was well struck. Good piece of hitting. The infield playing back. Had a little more ability to cover.
Blank is going to come into the ball game now and run. First pitch on the way, and a fly ball could be the last out. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
They picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
As we check out the highlight, and they come into hostile territory, Steve, and And here we've got Coleman to hit. This is the time to be right here, and you're right back in the ball game.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game and change.
Swinging a ball hit very high, soaring straight away left field. A grand slam home run. They were just about out of this game, trailing by 4, empty the bases, a grand slam to tie it.
Now you throw this many pitches over the heart of the plate, Gary, you're not going to get it done. The Yankees pitcher's really struggling here.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Lined right at the second baseman. And he boots it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. They come up with 4 runs, and they've evened this game. Tie ball game in New York. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Barry Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. He's the league leader in ribbies. And he starts him out. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 1 down. The runner's tagging from first. Here's what New York has lined up. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. They'll go up against the Red Sox for a little division rivalry. Great series there. That series is 4 games. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. Dixon at the plate. He's got the second most homers in the ball club. 1 down, runner at first. Here it comes. And I'm reaching that time. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. Got him to swing right through it.
He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's a chance to take a look now at Drabek in the box. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
And that's another foul ball. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So Robinson Cano set to go.
Well, he struck out in every at-bat last night, so he's looking to in the game today. That would be progress.
Last time he walked and then came around to score. 2 men on and 2 men out. Now the first pitch. Strike one. Floyd gets him swinging.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. And that's out number 3. Save situation, at least for Grimmage. Up now. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fouled out on strikes in his last appearance. It's Cologne at the plate. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
With 2 runners on base and a chance.
And he has a real shot now to do some real damage.
Well, Gary, he wants to get a base hit here, but if he puts it.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 1 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. 1 run is in. Now, Prince Fielder. The openings continue for Toronto's lineup. And the runners go. Swing and a line drive. Over to second for 1. And they get 2. Great double play.
Well, Gary, hitting, pitching deep.
All right, let's do it. Here's our. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game. A lot of excitement and enthusiasm and ready for the next one.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. And here we've got Coleman to hit. And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
They can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. It's fouled away. At the belt, Price kicks and throws. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And with that right-hander. And we've got Montero batting. Was a win last time out for the Yankees. So they take game 2 of the 3-game set. They lost game 1. Now the opportunity to claim the winner of the series against the Jays. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 count. Well, they were in some jams in that game, but they were able to hang on and come away with a W.
Now, the bottom line is, when you look at the scoreboard, they won by 2. That's plenty.
Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0. How about our mound performance today, Steve?
You know, Gary, all outs are not equal. Ground ball outs are better because it keeps it in the infield, lets you guys play behind you. And this lefty's getting a lot of those today.
And you know he's trying to find a way to get out of this. Already down by 2. They don't want to give up anymore.
Well, this is where the value of the power pitcher comes into play. Get the strikeout. Don't let the runners advance.
Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Oh, and there they go and miss. That'll be out number 2. And on the double steal, it turns into a double play. Well, they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Always a great place for baseball. Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and it's sunny all around today. Ciafrone has a turn in the one. And it looks as if he's really favoring that foot, maybe even the ankle. I don't think he's going to be able to stay in.
I go back to that injury, Gary, and those are always very difficult ones there. And not much you can do. Sometimes it's just the happenstance of the game that can lead to injury.
Pitch on the way. Oh, yo, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. The 1-1. Swing and a miss in that fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, I tell you what, for 2 something good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Curveball in there for a called strike 3.
You have to protect with 2 strikes. It doesn't matter what they throw. You get the curveball there, down and in, you at least have to fight that pitch off.
Montero in the batter's box. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. Rounded out last time. And he's running, heading for second. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. Diving stop, Cano. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Well, they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Toronto 5, Yankees 2. We're due up next. Ciafrone up now. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. He singled his last trip. Pitch. And with 2 strikes on him, Cano, a good contact hitter, will just look to put it in play.
Well, anytime you see that breaking ball and you know it's going to be down and away, the only way you can hit it is if you have to be looking for it. You have to negate any other pitch he throws and just sit on that one. Still a tough pitch to hit. He couldn't come through.
Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up. 2-2 on the way. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And at first I was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. The pitch. Field. That's the second out of the inning.
Well, one more out to close this one out, Gary, and obviously a successful day, up by 3 and in a safe situation. So, obviously looking to try to close this one out and get ready for tomorrow.
And Bradley settles in. Not an RBI double as last time. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
The hitter must have thought that was either going to go too far out of the zone or too high. He takes the pitch, but it's a strike.
Swung on, that is hit. Borchert. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
As we check out the highlight reel of our player of the game.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he have loved to hit the triple to get to Major League Baseball? Sure he would. I think if you ask him after the game, he's going to say, look, all I want to do is help our team win. And that's what he did with those big, big hits.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. It's a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another Major League team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.